Together my life, the greatest story ever told. Confidence and aware, bold without a care until the day I met him. I blinked my eyes and there he was, big and full of life. He was inviting and warm. Questions I asked or answered simply by asking, he made me feel safe. And he promised to always be with me in my quest for knowledge. Y'all, I was captivated by how easy it was to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with exchange of ideas. I found myself being swept away. Always gave me the space I needed, but was never too far away. Always within my reach when I needed him. I needed him. And as days go on and months and years pass, he never left my side. And when he was not around, I desperately reached for him. And when in my presence, I felt all was okay with the world. That was my guy, and I was his girl. Dependency is what some call it. Hell, I call having a good time until I slowly noticed, wait, who is this chick? Her body can't be real. Okay, he liked her pic, it's okay, no worries. But here's another one, same thing. Talking myself out of insecurities that have knocked on my front door and made themselves at home. Rude bitch, fuck you insecurity. Get your damn feet off my table. I scroll, and over again, images of plastic and fake, silicone and lies. I scroll, implants and lace fronts. I scroll, he liked, oh, this is what he wants? This man still here staring at me as if he's wanting me to keep looking. He's speechless and he's staring blankly into my eyes. All the while, this bitch insecurity is starting to make herself at home, and y'all, she's starting to get to me. And I decided to deal with this bitch later, but she won't shut the fuck up. So I say, fuck it, let her talk since she got so much shit to say. Now back to this man that is holding my attention. I look at him and he's speechless. Oh, you ain't got shit to say, man? Doubt creeps in and insecurity starts yelling from the other room when she sees I'm trying to ignore her. Keep looking, she says. What he likes is all there and it ain't you. I scroll, butt implants, flawless skin, he liked, a heart emoji? Okay, I scroll, insecurity is screaming, keep going, don't you want to look like this? I look at this man that was so comforting to start, but was slowly breaking my heart. At this point, my effort to put insecurity out on her ass has failed, and she's snoring on my couch. I lay in bed with this man, and we talk of current events and weekend plans, finally feeling back to the feeling of us. And just as I close my eyes, my man right beside me, insecurity's ass yelled, you know they're offering financing for plastic surgery and getting the body that you like. So I awakened to late night Google searches of plastic surgeons near me, financing for plastic surgery, recovery for plastic surgery, click here for free consultations. Images of what was liked and valued by men and women burn in my head. I look over and my man is smiling at me. This is what he wants. This is what he desires. Insecurity standing in my doorway staring at me, and she's really making me feel uncomfortable. And although she stands in silence, she speaks so loud. I doubt myself, robbing my beautiful mind of the recognition that it deserves because the desire of the physical has overcome me. I feel insecurity lay next to me, in between me and this man that is now making out with insecurity. Oh, y'all bold as fuck. I scroll, filters, perfection, likes, he likes. I scroll, I Google, they keep making out, oh, he's really tugging this bitch around right now. I scroll, snatch waist, is that ass real? Thousands of likes, I scroll, financing available for the body I want. I scroll, exhausted, I stop. Insecurity looks over at me like, bitch, why you stop? I look at the time and damn, it's like, what the hell am I doing? How much time have I wasted? This is insane. I love this man, and he has been so instrumental in my learning of new things, but he's also attempted to be the destruction of my self-worth. Oh yeah, my self-worth. Y'all, finally my common sense speaks up, and it's loud. Bitch, where were you earlier? Damn. I look over at insecurity and I dare her to say a word, and she kindly excuses her disrespectful ass out of my bedroom and out of my house. I look at this man that still doesn't have a word to say. I sit with him in silence, letting my self-worth talk to me for a while. And you know what she tells me, y'all? She tells me I'm beautiful. She tells me I'm wonderfully made. She tells me I'm a queen. She tells me I'm flawed but fearless. She tells me I'm a goddess. in every sense of the word. She tells me my worth is not valued in likes. She tells me I'm strong. She tells me fuck anyone that can't handle those curves. She tells me fuck those that make you feel inferior. She tells me fuck that man that makes you believe that you are not enough. She says you are enough. You are enough. I am enough.
Yeah.
Well, needless to say, I'm still with this man of mine. This beautiful Galaxy S9 Plus. And although he is still by my side and here with me tonight, he ain't got shit to say about who I am or what I will be. He will do as I tell him. He will shut the fuck up. He will play his part and continue to be a source of knowledge when needed. Keep me connected to the people that I love and only speak when spoken to. I know insecurity's ass is still there out in the yard. But what this man shows me on occasion when I scroll will not, I repeat, will not be an open invitation for this bitch insecurity to come into my house and put her nasty ass feet on my couch.